Welcome to the Daily Intelligence Brief from IntelStor for the 29th of August, 2025. In today's top renewable energy news, the Australian government has launched new tenders for 1.6 gigawatts of renewable energy capacity and 2.4 gigawatt-hours of dispatchable capacity. This will add to the Western Australian grid in the latest two rounds of its capacity investment scheme. The new tenders are the latest to target Western Australia's isolated wholesale energy market, which is still heavily reliant on coal and gas. The majority of new renewables development has been off-grid in order to power the state's vast mining resources industry. The Dominican Republic faces a challenge of power dumping from renewable energy resources, and they are ready to bet on energy storage to solve the problem. In June alone, more than 18,549 megawatt-hours of renewable energy were dumped. That corresponds to 11.7% of the total generated. These losses affect not only generators, but also distribution companies who see a deterioration of their cash flow. If the 3.5 gigawatts of wind energy projects currently contracted offshore New England had been operational last winter, it could have offset the surge in natural gas prices that season. It would have saved ratepayers a total of $400 million on their energy bills. The U.S. administration has already made the development of much of that proposed capacity impossible, using a smokescreen of invalid permits or national security concerns to halt projects. Much of the additional capacity that is not already under construction is unlikely to commence due to the changes made to investment tax credit qualification. Many countries across Europe are turning to dams to add clean power and energy storage to their grids. Greece is doing so through pumped storage, and the dam on Lake Plastiras, which will now be used to store wind and solar power. The PPC hydropower station houses two turbines of 130 megawatts each, turning out roughly 300 gigawatt-hours a year. If this system didn't exist, we'd be forced to run pumps on tractors and burn fuel. The costs would be unbearable. U.S. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy withdrew or terminated a total of $679 million in funding for 12 offshore wind port infrastructure projects across America. This includes a grant of more than $426 million for the Humboldt Bay port upgrades in California. Additional cuts were made for projects in Massachusetts, Ohio, and Virginia that have already begun construction or improvement works. You can learn more about all of IntelStor's market and sales intelligence offerings at www.intelstor.com and subscribe to our channel today.